looks like it's gonna be silly. This is for Heather's Superfruit Fan Fiction. Even the thumbnail, I'm like, okay, here we go.
Hey, welcome to Superfruit, the best show on the internet. My name is Adam Levine.
My name is CeeLo Green.
And together,
this is the voice! That was funny. So we got this really cool idea from Tyler Oakley and Marcus Butler's video, fan fiction in real life.
We have a lot of fans that write fan fictions. And so we picked one at random and we're just gonna read it and act it out for you guys. And it's called Caramel Apples.
Oh God.
Scott stabbed a stick violently into the apple, sighing in relief when it finally sunk into the fruit and stayed secure.
Is that a euphemism?
I don't know.
He pulled his bowl of melted caramel towards him, rolling the apple in it until it was thickly coated with the sweet substance. Okay, this is explicit already. He plopped it down onto the tray. One, he thought with exasperation, as he began to poke another stick into the next apple.
He had always wanted to make these things, but he hadn't realized how hard they were to create. Beyonce played from his iPod radio loudly,
Typical.
Yes it did, as he rolled the apple into the caramel, so he didn't hear Mitch open the door, but he felt the cold autumn breeze on the back of his neck instead. Mitch, come help me with these, he called to his boyfriend.
Okay, getting official. What are you doing? Mitch laughed as he wrapped his arms around Scott's waist, resting his forehead against his back. I'm making caramel apples and I need you to help me. Scott raised the third apple from the melted caramel. A long string of the sweets dripping back down into the container because they're sort of hard to make.
Mitch leaned over the counter and ran his finger through the caramel. Scott slapped his hand gently. I asked you to help, not to contaminate the food, he scolded playfully. Mitch raised his eyebrows at him and sucked the caramel off of his finger with a smile. Oh my God.
What is
He nodded approvingly. It's surprisingly good.
Oh.
Scott rolled his eyes and returned to work of stabbing an apple.
Mitch kissed Scott on the cheek, causing a dribble of caramel to land on the counter. Oh no, he laughed, wiping the mess up with his finger. You're distracting me. Go away, he joked. Mitch raised one eyebrow with a suggestive smirk. Ooh, and leaned in close to Scott's ear, his voice suddenly very quiet.
Oh my God.
You want a distraction? He licked Scott's ear seductively, and the blonde shuddered in pleasure. He shook it off quickly though.
No, he chuckled, grabbing another apple from the bowl. I'm making food.
Not for long, Mitch said, running his hands along Scott's waist. Scott tried desperately to ignore Mitch and continued to make the apples. Mitch trailed feather-like kisses along the back of Scott's neck, effectively making him shiver.
Stop it, Scott whined. He was unable to resist any longer. He set down his ingredients and turned around quickly, startling Mitch. Scott pulled Mitch in for a kiss, slamming his lips against his boyfriend's. I am so uncomfortable.
Me too.
Oh my God.
Mitch made a small sound of pleasure and wrapped his arms around Scott's neck, standing on the tips of his toes. Scott found this terribly endearing and opened his mouth, allowing Mitch's tongue to enter.
Oh my God. This is real life, based on a true story. They pulled away from each other slowly, but only enough to catch their breath. Have you given up on the apples yet? Mitch murmured against Scott's lips, grinning. Scott smiled and whispered, I think I have.
Hey.
He then took Mitch's hand and pulled him gently to their shared bedroom, eager for some action.
Okay, Miss Popular.
Yes, I'm sure you are very popular. That is so sensual.
I was very uncomfortable reading that out loud.
Me too.
It's weird reading erotica about yourself and saying your own name. So that was that.
So that was that.
I don't know if I want to delve any further into the world.
I don't think I'm gonna read any more of them.
Yeah. But hashtag skill niche, I guess.
Hashtag skill niche. Alright, well now it's time for our weekly obsessions. My weekly obsession is Iggy Azalea.
That was gonna be mine.
Really?
Yeah, it's gonna be my
God,
song.
we have the same weekly obsession. She is just this thug, I think Australian?
Yeah.
Yeah, rapper, and she slays, and she has a song called Fancy, and we have not turned it off. And that is also gonna be our song of the week, I guess. So knocking two birds out with one dizzy. And that's all we have time for on Superfruit this week, so be sure to come back next week. Also, thanks to everyone sharing the Beyonce video and supporting it so much. Literally, we've had the best week. Love you guys.
So bye.
Love that.
Goodbye! So we got this really good idea when watching Tyler Oakley and Marcus Splitzer's ideas. And we have a bunch, and there's... I can't talk today, I'm sad.
This is Marcus Butler, please.
Marcus Butler.
Marcus Butler. Okay, here we go.
That wasn't bad at all. That wasn't bad at all. I loved it. That was awesome. So funny. I can only imagine reading that stuff out loud about yourself. Silly.